Yanagua, the gold standard of radio. Moy Stevens right here.
And of course, Pogba sat over here too.
Recapping this time around in an extensive manner. We're going to be looking deeply into the situation at the Igbo Motoro. Something happened on the 15th of March 2025. That was on Saturday. So gunmen ambushed pipeline surveillance workers, killed one and others severely injured. In fact, I've got gory pictures and videos from, the CDC chairman, the community development chairman of the community of Igbo Motoro. Goodness Manashi sent some pictures. He's a militant group actually causing havoc along the Binikurukuru Creek. And according to him, an indigenous of Igbo Motoro 1 community, one Mr. Ekerete Odo was shot dead instantly at a spot, while the speedboat driver Linksin Gospower, who hails from a Ekewa community of southern Nigeria, sustained gunshot that cut one of his hands. And I saw it, and I saw the video. It was crazy. According to him, the 200 horsepower engine and boat belonging to Kuju Sam Logistics Labrador security outfit, whose houseboat is situated by the pipeline, was also seized or also taken from them. So crazy things happened on Saturday at Igbo Motoro community, and we have the chairman. We had him, the good news, Manash, in the morning, very early in the morning, around 6:35, talked to us and by us. And for the benefit of those who were not up at the time to listen to the program, the Wake Up Show, and in Community Corner, we want to bring it up again. And he is going to be with us live on radio to tell us what went down. And since then, we've been trying to reach out to the PPRO to see if we'll be able to get his own comments, whether he has been briefed about that incident. We've not been able to do that, but we'll keep trying so that we'll know what we are doing to have a balance, understanding, a balanced reportage of this situation. So this is the Golden FM Sunrise, and very, very last lap, and it's 25 minutes past 10. And we are going to be looking at the story. Now, we are going to connect it to what the Minister of Petroleum Resources, Oil, Minister of State, Petroleum Resources, Senator Heneke Lukpobre said last week when he came to the studio, how it's important that we maintain security in our various communities in order for us to benefit from the 3% that is, that is to go to the communities, the host communities. And Pogba, we've been discussing this before now, and we are looking at how we'll be able to get the communities to be part and parcel of the security situation. And if the security situation is not all right in these communities, then we might not be able to benefit. Just exactly what the minister said.
Yeah, one of the things that the minister said, he had to. It was a meeting together of stakeholders.
Yeah.
Because everybody has to be a stakeholder. Even the communities too. You are, as a host community, you're a stakeholder. That mentality has to come and be said amongst them. And it re-emphasized the need that we should stop this idea of bombing or vandalizing the pipelines and doing the things, because the more you do that, what is supposed to be coming to you, accrue to your community, you ain't getting it. It will not even come to you, not at all. So there has to be a deliberate action of peaceful coexistence. And for me, whatever happened was that even the persons that were even attacked were people that were going to work, going to go and ensure that they were going to secure the pipelines.
Yeah,
that's why they were employed. And so these guys already noticed the movements, the to and the fro and the times and everything, and they attacked them. The videos and the pictures are very gory in itself. It is not supposed to happen.
It's on our platform as well.
It's already on our platform. But the thing is, you are hurting yourself. What you do, the moment you are doing all of these things, that's why we're having conversations right now, because in the Niger Delta, we need to stop those things from happening.
Yeah.
These guys are members of the community. You have to do the very best to ensure that sensitization goes on and continues. Advocacy has to go to the highest order for everybody to stop these things.
But
It's not necessary.
sometimes, Paul Bassa, as I was making an argument in the morning, what if they have tried and there's something that they are not able to handle, because sometimes they know who these people are, but it seems like these other persons are just larger than life, something like that. Then are unable to do anything about them.
Let me reply that answer with the balance in worry. They say when you cook food for community go chop am. But if community cook food for you, no go fit chop am. I'll repeat it again. When you cook food for community go chop. But if community cook food for you, no go fit chop. That it means that no matter what happens, until the community themselves, everybody, when I mean everybody, make up their mind. They make up their mind to be involved in this thing. We had a case here in Bielsa just 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago about, where there was a kidnap case of one of the special advisors to the NDDC chairman that was kidnapped. See, aside from all of the security apparatus that were there, the community themselves, community men, women, entered into the bush to go and find this person. And luckily, by the special grace of God, they were discovered and the people were rescued from the hands of the kidnappers. Because the community too was like this, until they come to the point, enough is enough.
The CDC chairman of Igbomotora community, Goodness Manash, is on the line now. So let's hear him talk to us again, just like he did in the morning. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Thanks for joining us. Good news, Manash, chairman of the community development. Yes.
Chairman.
Yes, of course. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir, for giving me the opportunity.
Yeah.
So
tell us what really happened. I know you told us this very early in the morning, but for the benefits of those who did not hear you tell the story, we want you to tell the story right now for everyone to listen. And of course, the security outfits and agencies that are all listening to the radio right now as I speak to you, and the government as well is listening. So just tell us what happened on Saturday on the 15th of March, 2025.
Okay. Thank you very much. Prior to what happened, and before yesterday night, around 8 p.m., this Labrador outfit, of course, there is a Tantita, there is a Labrador outfit operating in the Igbomotora, Kebitaba Blue Station area down to Brass stations. So they have their workers in the pipeline in the Igbomotora agri. They have these security posts that they built in the Igbomotora pipeline, which is they are in charge of securing that pipeline for the federal government. So on that day, usually they used to go and give their workers food, drinks, and their routine change. They used to change workers, bring in other people, both day and night. So unfortunately, attempts have been made before now by some separatist persons that are operating in the Igbomotora, Sangana, Koliama axis. Even, if I'm mistaken, last two weeks, people can testify to that, most especially the Koliama people. This incident occurred. This said, God bless, who is a terrorist, a militant, is one of the Amagben commanders that is making use of Amagben guns to terrorize this general area. So 2 weeks back, this Koliama transport boat, they used to pass through Igbomotora to Koliama and to Sangana. So they made those gunmen, those separatists made an attempt of carrying their speedboats, the speedboat that was conveying people, speedboat that was conveying people from Yenaba down to Kolyama. When they were going to Kolyama, they were ambushed by these gunmen. Luckily, the driver was smart enough to escape. Even that day, they shoot periodically to scare the driver so that they can slow the boat, so that they will make their way with the boat and be available. But unfortunately, they did not escape because the driver was smart. So when he heard the gunshot, he has to turn back down to Egbumatoro, where the Tantita flying camp is. Luckily, it was even the Tantita security that even escorted them close to Kolyama community before they come back. I think that was an attempt. Then again, the one that happened before yesterday night is the one that they succeeded in killing one Labrador security officer and injured the driver that was conveying foods to the Labrador security that was in the flying camp securing the pipeline. So on their way going to supply the foodstuffs to their workers, immediately when they entered the creek called Benekurukuru, these separatists was ambushed. They were somewhere waiting for these people to come so that they can shoot them. So immediately when they get to the spot where these separatists were, that was when these separatists started shooting periodically. Unfortunately, plus the driver, there were 5 in numbers. One was shot dead immediately. I have the videos. I have the pictures. One was shot dead immediately. Then the other one, the driver, was shot in the hand, and the hand was cut off. Then the other 3 that was in the boat managed to escape. And this criminal made away with their 200 horsepower speedboat. So, what I am appealing to the government as the CDC chairman of Igbomatoro, before now, I've been reporting petitions were written against these, what do they call Amagbe and the group, but by God's grace, for now, Amagbe is no longer in Igbo. But he's using this commander, God bless, to be terrorizing this Igbomatoro, Sangana, and what do they call this community? Kolyama community. That river is not too safe. From Igbomatoro down to Sangana to Kolyama is not safe in the hands of these people. So I am appealing to the government to come to our aid, to tighten the security more in this our waterway area. Then I want the government to please look into this issue of the Labrador and the Tantita team that is working for the government, protecting the critical aspects of the government, which is the pipeline. They are doing a good job, and in the course, they are losing their lives. They are doing a good job. So if the government can please assist them, for as long as I know, for the past 4 years till date, the level of bunkering that was going on in the past 4 years, and now, because of the help of this Tantita and the Labrador outfit, for this Igbomatoro outfit, if it was 100%, it's 90%, 95% off. That is to tell you, the Nigerians, how this Labrador and Tantita and every other surveillance team is dedicated to provide security for these assets. Yet their lives are taken. So I am pleading with the government to strengthen these people in one way or the other, in any way they can, to strengthen these people to protect these assets. Because this is an asset that is bringing income to the community. So anybody that is tampering with these people are tampering with the government. because these people are protecting the lives and property of the government. Then government should still look into the issue of this sea piracy that is attacking these people because they are protecting pipeline. Government should still look into it. Because I believe these people that are protecting the pipeline for the government, because that is a critical asset for the government. Then some gang of people are fighting against those people, killing them, maybe now going away with their speedboat and their valuables that they are using to protect this pipeline. So what I am appealing as the security chairman of this area, of this Igbo Toro, I am appealing that government should look into this set of people that are fighting against injustice. Now, injustice has been fight against. Then those people that are doing the injustice are still fighting against those that are doing the injustice. So I am appealing to the government for government to look into this matter critically to provide necessary support for this Labrador team and the Santita team because they are doing a good job. And because of doing the good job, they are losing their lives and all the rest. So please, I am appealing to the Nigerian government, the state government, the security relevant, to assist these people in terms of everything.
Okay, so far, you're still online. So far, what's the situation like
on ground
in Igbo Toro community right now since this incident occurred?
Yes, the situation right now, because the security are here, military is here. So the situation right now, as of when the thing occurred till date, I think the military here is trying their possible best to patrol both in the daytime and the night,
okay,
to foil attacks that will be coming from these same gangs.
Okay,
so for now, the place is cool and calm for now because the military is doing their best to make sure there is peace and security in the environment.
Okay, so I just wanted to ask, prior to this time, how many times do the military patrol that area prior to this attack or this set of attack?
Yes, prior to this attack, the military has been patrolling not to the level of the Sangana, because these piracy that are attacking these people are coming from that Koleama and Sangana axis.
Okay.
Because there are so many creeks when it comes to that Sangana and Koleama axis. There are so many creeks in that area where the criminals harbor themselves.
Okay.
So particularly, particularly they are coming from that side, that Koleama Sangana axis, because there are so many creeks there. They will be hiding in one of the creeks, which me, for now, I have not know because I cannot give something that I don't know.
Yeah.
Understand? So, in the area of that, the military that is in the Igbo Toro are trying their possible best to cover up some areas. But yet, people are giving them, even in the area of that Sangana axis, all those fishing camps that are there are people that are giving this militant, this government information on when coming and when not to come.
That's a major issue we want to find out. Major information. Do the community people, are they aware of all these people, that are giving out this information? How can the security outfits be alerted to be able to get hold of these people giving information to these people, to these criminals?
Yes. These people that are giving information, they have this idea of not letting people knowing whether they are giving information out.
Okay.
But they have their way of giving them information. Why I'm saying this?
Yeah.
There was a period, let me say 2 months back or 3 months back.
Okay.
There was a period when these Tantita workers, this not Labrador, these Tantita workers, because they are in the Igbo Toro pipeline.
Yeah.
Even before the Labrador came up, these Tantita people went to the neighboring fishing camp to buy these foodstuffs and fishes. When they get there with their small engine boat, not their normal 200, they went there with their small engine boat because they want to go and buy fish for their consumption in the evening. So, unfortunately, when they get to that place, when they were buying the fishes, them, somebody make the call that Tantita people don't want to chill. You understand? So after that call, it was not less than 10-15 minutes. These boys them came. So when these Tantita people found out that they don't already browse their boats, they inside house, they buy their fishing. So when they hear sound of engine, they know it because their engine was small engine.
Yeah.
They cannot come out and enter their boats, go back to their camp, flying camp. So instead, they went in hiding. So when these criminals came, they just bounced directly to where they was and started looking for the Tantita boys. Unfortunately, because the Tantita boys has gotten that awareness, they have to run inside the bush, and they made away with their small engine boat.
Are you
But
serious?
later in the evening, yes, it was later in the evening, a rescue team went to that place and rescued those Tantita people back to their village. And it is the same, that's the same engine, that 9.9 small engine and the small fiber they took in those Tantita boys is the one they are using to terrorize and to push transport boats. And even that last day before yesterday night, it was that small engine they used in ambushing these Labrador people and attacked them. Because the creek, the Bilikurukuru Creek, is a creek. So you can, even if you are using a bigger boat, you cannot speed. There are particular spots that you get to that you must slow down before you pass because of the creeks. So when the separatists time them to that spot where they know that they will definitely slow
down
before they pass.
Yeah.
That was where they were ambushed.
That's a soft spot.
Yes, that was where they were ambushed. So when the rapid shooting, the ones that are escaped, then the one that they shot were just lying down by the corner. So when they see that they have killed people, they just left with their boat immediately before the intervention of the military. When the military had the gunshot and approached the place, they have already made away with their boats. So that is the problem we are facing here. Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Manash, thank you so much for this information. Bielsons have heard you, the government, they've heard you, even the security agencies, they have heard you. I am very positive that, Igbo Motora and all of those people there will definitely get help. Absolutely. And what you asked for, this security... the security surveillance security outfits, right? They definitely needs help, according to you, right?
Yes.
Assistance,
in
support.
one way or the other, any support that the government can do to support these people, because I think they are trying their best to protect, with their lives being lost, they are yet to protect. They are trying to protect the asset of government. So they need to be, if there will be any empowerment to be given to them, both security-wise, anyhow, they should be recognized. Let government support this. They are doing a work that ordinary people cannot easily do, because in terms of, as long as the Igbo or Southern Ijaw is concerned, not everybody that will have the mind to go to securing pipeline, because the risk of securing pipeline, at least, is a big risk.
Yeah.
Yes, these people are trying to.
Okay.
I am pleading with the government to assist them in whatever way they can to strengthen their security and to strengthen them, give them that roadmap that yes, government is with them. Let them continue their good works. I think it will go a long way and to boost their morale to continue their work, because this is a government critical asset that they are securing, even life and properties. So I am appealing to the government. Then one thing I want to add is this. Some persons are in all this justice, but some persons are abusing, fighting against those that are fighting injustice. Why am I saying this? For a number of years now, when you talk about the Igbo Motora community, let me see, from 2020, 2021 to 2024, the Igbo Motora was the tyrant zone. Anybody that knows will know. Igbomatoro was a tyrant zone. Igbomatoro was like a nation where you will see communities moving around with guns, militancy, killing of people, giving people exile from their own communities. Petitions were right, reaching against those persons, but all those petitions, government in one way or the other was doing their best. Hello?
Yeah,
Can you hear
we
me?
can hear you. Go ahead.
So government was doing their best. Petitions were made against those people that was terrorizing the area, particularly the issue of Amagbe was like terrorizing the whole southern Nigeria. People know. But government or some relevant security agencies, we are trying their possible is being at least that one way or the other, they are attempting using especially all these things that are happening. People that are giving information out to government to fight against injustice. People are still going back because of money to fight against those people that are fighting against injustice, which is not fair. Why am I saying this? When Amagbe was in this community, there was no peace. Now that the military has taken over the community is at peace. Then because there are some selfish interest people that feel if the Amagbe is on ground, they will succeed. So now that Amagbe is not on ground, they will not succeed. The Amagbe himself is sponsoring those people to go to police, to go and fight against those that are fighting against them, which is not supposed to be so. There is a particular, I'm not saying all the police are doing it, but there are particular in the police that the Amagbe people are using to fight against some of us that are fighting against injustice.
All right, Mr. Manash, two questions. Who is this Amagbe? And the next question is, how long are we going to suffer this situation in that area?
Yes.
Who is this Amagbe? Yes. For the benefit of those who are just tuning in.
Yes. Amagbe is his real name is Endurance. His father is from Delta State, and his mother is from Igbomatoro here. Amagbe, as long as I know, and everybody in Bayelsa State knows this Amagbe in one way or the other. Why am I saying this? Because some people can see it and decided not to talk because of the fear. You understand? Because of this fear of him. Even they are seeing the illegal things that he is doing, they cannot talk. But there are people that still have that bold step to say, okay, this person is doing the wrong thing and we should put a stop to it. So those set of persons are very few. If you look at the community leaders in Southern Nigeria, most of the community leaders are being bought by this Amagbe. And even they saw him doing the wrong thing, they cannot talk. Yet they are called community leaders. This Amagbe is a tyrant on his own. He's a militant, and he's a bunker, a serious one at that matter. He started this whole issue in Odioda community. That was, 6 years back. He was doing the bunkering. He was involved in separacy and all criminal acts. And when he was in Odioda, he was chased out by military because of the atrocities he was committing in the name of committing criminal activities, doing bunkering. So he was even chased out of Odioda community in Rivers State. Then he relocated to Igbomatoro, feeling that Igbomatoro is his maternal home that will give him cover. So to answer to that question, that who is Amagbe? Amagbe, his name is Endurance. He's from Delta State. Okay. As long as everybody knows, people will pretend that they don't know, but they know. Amagbe is a criminal, he's a militant. He has involved himself in so many things, atrocities. So even as we speak, military is still looking for him.
Okay.
As we speak, military is still looking for him.
Okay. I think that's enough. You've been able to explain to Bayeltons and Nigerians what's happening, and we do, we do sympathize with the Igbo Motoro community, and of course the family of the man who died in the process, and that young man whose hand was shot and cut. How is he doing in the first place? How is he doing now?
Yes. Come back to this. Let me answer your second question because I have not answered the second question. When you ask, continue. I don't know for how long this will continue because the man that is going about killing people, doing this piracy, even the God bless who is a boy to Amagbe is not yet caught. Even the Amagbe itself is not yet caught. He's still hiding somewhere in the bush around the Bayelsa. So as long as he's alive, and this the commander, God bless, that is using Amagbe's gun to terrorize our vicinity, is not yet caught. So as long as it's not yet caught, you don't know how long we will suffer these pains. That is why I'm appealing to the government, to all relevant security, to come to our aid to apprehend this set of people so that the entire river waterway of Bayelsa State, as long as I'm concerned, if these said persons have been caught, I believe the entire Bayelsa State, the waterways of Bayelsa State, will have the rest of mind.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Good News Manash, the CDC chairman of Igbo Motoro community. Thank you so much for coming on the program this morning on the Golden FM Sunrise. We do appreciate you for your time.
Yes, again, you was asking me another question before I
but you've answered it.
You've answered
it. Yes, you've answered it.
You've answered
exactly what you wanted to know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, then. Thank you very, very much. We do appreciate you for coming on the program. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay. Paul was quite revealing right there.
Very, very revealing. You know, it talks about the depth. That's when you now wonder how that when the Minister of State for Petroleum was talking, that's Senator Heineken Lokmobri, you hear the passion and the compassion. He was really reiterating, because the moment you know that you are from a community and this is what your community people are doing, it hurts you. It pains you. Because what we are doing is, like I've mentioned before that time, we are taking our steps back. We are taking many steps backward, which is not nice. So we need to collectively, as a community, as a people, hold any tyrant, hold them accountable, hold them, let there be justice.
Let's listen to the minister's voice before we go. What he said when he appeared on the program last week. Let's listen to him. We'll be back.
People from host communities producing oil and gas came together to discuss how they can use the provisions of the PIA to enhance their own fortunes. And so I came to tell them that you have a 3% stake as of today. 13% derivation goes to state government, but this 3% comes to you as communities for you to determine what projects you want to use them for. But this money is not money, to be misappropriated. It's not money that any, community leader can put into his pocket. It has to be something that will be used to finance development plan from different host communities. The procedure is that communities, will send in the development, this is what we want to do for this year, and then as the money comes, the money is applied to those projects for the benefit of all of them. This is not money that will be used by one traditional ruler, for his personal aggrandizement. And today I came to say, look, the time has come for communities, to ensure that you protect these assets from which you get 3%. The time has come for communities to realize that in the midst of this energy transition, as is being done by the global West, by the global North, it is important for them to know that this is the time for us to get as many barrels as possible from the soil to the market. This is also the time for us to get as many cubic feet of gas as possible. Oil and gas has value only when you extract it from the sea or from the ground to the market. Otherwise, it has no value. You agree with me? These deposits have been with us for several decades. It hasn't translated to any value addition. I also told them anytime there's any disruption, anytime you blow any pipeline up, you also lose revenue. And the volume of money you have will be dependent on the volume of barrels you produce. There's more production in your area, you get more money. There's less production, you have less money. So you decide what you want to do. Do you want more money? Then let there be more production in your area. Maintain the peace, work with us, and ensure that we ramp up production. The support I need from Bayelsa people, and indeed the entire Niger Delta, is to give us guaranteed peace, is to stop pipeline vandalization, is to stop illegal refining, is to stop the environmental degradation that's going on. It doesn't benefit anybody. I've always contended that, look, if you go to our communities, those who are responsible for these infractions are still poor people. They don't benefit anybody. As of today, by law, oil and gas belongs to the federal government, but the land and water resources where we fish and farm belong to the people. So if you destroy the ecosystem, if you destroy your land and water resources, you have immediate consequences that will affect you. And that is why in this era of PIA, where there's 3% provision for you, the host community, in addition to the 13% that comes to state for development, we should all know that we're all stakeholders in this industry. And because of the global campaign against fossil fuel production, if we do not produce now, if we do not maximize production today, these reserves will remain buried under the soil with no value to our lives. Sir. So the support I need from them is to sustain the peace that we're enjoying today. Bayelsans, Nigerians, on a trajectory of growth. We made tremendous progress. We're not where we want to be, but please work with us in this training. Work with us in this process to make Nigeria a better place. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu loves Nigeria, and that's why he's taking the bold steps, and the steps are paying. The economy is improving in every ramification, but nothing can be successful without sustainable peace.
All right, it's already 11 o'clock. You know how it is. The Mogolian FM Sunrise terminates at 11 o'clock, and the Midday Groove Girls will be coming in anytime soon. But, we have to just keep setting things straight. You heard the Minister of State Petroleum Oil, Senator Henneke Lukbobri, talking about how the communities must work together with government to ensure that this is curbed. Otherwise, they will not benefit from, the resources.
Because there's a lot to benefit from.
Yes,
so
there's a lot.
There's a lot to benefit from, but everybody has to do the needful. Let's do our best. And let's keep our community great, and we'll truly enjoy the dividends of what we have on ground, because the Lord has blessed us already. If the land has been blessed, let's truly leave the land blessed.
Of course. And everything that happened, including the call, we had to put the CDC chairman of Igbomotor, Mr. Good News Manash, on the phone line, because he was there when it happened. So he had to tell us as an eyewitness, when he saw the whole thing that happened to the man who was killed, and of course the man who was shot and amputated through the process. We had to do all of that as journalists to ensure that we get a side of the story from the eyewitness, and that's exactly what it is. So all that he said, of course, is not golden FM. We're only trying to bring out a particular situation to the world, and the names he called and everybody that had been mentioned in the process. Of course, it's not Golden FM that is responsible for that. We're only trying to get the response of the chairman of the CDC in that community, who was an eyewitness of all that happened. So that should be the situation. We would have loved to open the phone line, to get different perspectives from the listener on the security situation in Bayelsa State and all of that. I don't know. You can also follow the conversation. The conversation right now is we're live on Facebook, so you can go, drop your comments and just respond to what we have discussed so far, what we have heard
Yeah.
this morning. And that's how we want to end this, this drive this morning, right? It's been a lovely one, although painful in some aspect because of the situation that will affect the people of Igbomotor. It's painful. It affects everyone. If it affects a human, it definitely affects you too.
And not just Igbomotor, also just maybe Ms. Raya, of course, the call member that was ranting. Means everybody let's just do our best to really speak up when it's necessary.
Yeah.
And protect, be your brother's keeper, and be good, just be good generally.
Absolutely. That's right. That's how we're going to say goodbye on today's edition of the Golden FM Sunrise. It was a bumper package. My name is